I am standing in my city of living for more than 20 years, the city of Kolkata. I'm standing in front of the house of an eminent Indian scientist, Dr. Meghnad Shah, who advised the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, on the place of science and how science could be used for the benefit of the people at large. In those days, using scientific knowledge for the welfare of humankind didn't necessarily focus on the ecological side effects. The report that was released by Working Group 2 of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, this was released in February this year, which highlights lots of ecological side effects of continuous so-called development work and the ill effects of such kinds of development that have cast a long shadow on sustainability in cities. We get to know and hear that urbanization brings in its wake a lot of ills that includes, on the one hand, drought and heat waves, on the other hand, flooding and cyclones and 1 in 100-year storm surges. Unfortunately, Asia is a focus area where out of the 8 megacities in the world that are most threatened by climate change, 7 of them are in Asia, and Kolkata, my city, figures prominently among them. What are the things that can happen here that have been predicted with a high degree of confidence? We can, on the one hand, have heat waves and drought. We can have a phenomenon called urban heat islands. On the other hand, we can also have cyclones, 1 in 100-year storm surges, and Kolkata is in additional danger of subsidence due to sea level rise and due to flooding. So floods have to be managed. The city of Kolkata has to take a good hard look at how it can live sustainably, because we are really literally bursting at the seams. What can we do? I like to look at solutions that are participated in by as many stakeholders as possible. What are the stakeholders who are most important? One, stakeholders who are political representatives. They are the councillors of the various municipal wards. Each ward is under the care of a councillor. And we need to have a system of incentives for councillors to build more wetlands, grow more wetlands within the core of the city in each ward. And there should be a system of incentivizing them and rewarding them. Rewarding councillors to draw down more carbon, lock more carbon, and if wetlands are threatened or they are shut out, then there should be compensatory water bodies built within the same ward. And this should be done religiously. This is one. The other is how to keep the city more cool. Have a better building code regarding building materials so that we build with cool materials. Also, there is something called urban forestry, which is looked at and taken care of by the forest department. There is an urban recreational forestry division. So we take the help of the forest department and we actually build more greenery all over the city. These are two most important, and the third is a far better management of solid waste than is done now. And this is very, very important duty of the citizen. Citizens as stakeholders must come forward to responsibly manage solid waste. They should not throw solid waste into sewage canals, which really damages the canals and which actually poses a great problem when these canals take the sewage out of the city and it flows into the East Kolkata wetlands, which is the natural biological sewage treatment plant, and saves us crores of rupees, which means millions of dollars in sewage treatment costs. So, solid waste management should be done in a responsible manner, and this is first and foremost the duty of the citizen. These are the three main things which deal with the core of the city and with responsible behavior of both the political representatives as well as the citizens. Because it's our city, and if it is damaged, then we all get affected. Nobody escapes from this. Finally, as has been amply demonstrated by the case of the East Kolkata wetlands, the relation between the city and the peri-urban must be managed far better than it is done now. If it is well managed, then our city, as ecologist Dhruba put it, becomes an ecologically subsidized city and continues to be sustainable. I encourage all of us to think about this and be more responsible so that our city is looked upon as a climate-friendly city, not just in terms of getting awards, but in terms of actually maintaining the good work that is done and can be done into the future. Thank you.